All right, welcome back to our 50 freestyles. In our first heat, we have Luca, Marnie, Delth, Ruby, Lee, Astrid, and Gwyneth. So we have 7 heats for this qualifier. It's almost like there's heats and finals. You could say this is heats. However, we're doing it all in one session. Oh, I just actually understood from the announcer that I heard that the finals tomorrow night. So, finals are tomorrow. Marnie Bishop is first, 36-4. And then we have Lee in second at 34-4, 33-6, 34-4, 36-3, and third was Astrid. Now heat 2. We have Etta, Gabrielle, Yule, Elizabeth, Jordan, Emily, Jezra, and Zoe. Oh, some wobbling on the block. We're going to have to be careful about that. You can get DQ'd for that. I actually, at the 2013 World University Games 200 fly, got disqualified for twitching my arm on the block. But then we protested, and we got it overturned. So then I was able to swim in the semifinals. And then I didn't make the finals. But it was pretty exciting. Elizabeth Cormier, 31-9. 32-9 in lane 6 and 33-0 in lane 5. Lane 6 is Emily, lane 5 is Jordan.
As we move on to heat 3 is for the women's skim qualifier, Madam Referee.
In heat 3, we have Fanula, Avery, Maya, Isabel, Train, Finley, Emily, and Maria. Oh, out in lane 8, real fast. That's Maria. She is moving.
And out in lane 8, really Dougal having a great swim.
29-7 breaks the 30-second barrier. 30.8 in lane 4 for Isabel. Lane 3, 32-0 for Maya. Not sure if you guys still do this for the Halifax Trojans, but if a woman breaks 30, they get a little plaque. So that may be a plaque swim. The swimmers behind the blocks are currently getting scolded for being too loud by the announcer, Brian Bell, at the request of the official. That probably was some of the cause of the wobbling on the block earlier in the heats. And it's quiet now. I can talk at this point because they can't hear me. So here, this is lane 4. Isabel, Evie, Jillian, Natasha, Isabel, Charlotte, Bridget, and Livia. Lane 5, that's Isabel, who's in first. .1, so that puts her in second place. That seems like that could be right on the bubble for making, well, there's a lot of 27s and 28s. I'm going to have to start paying attention to what times could sneak in to this top 8 tomorrow. For that race, it was, okay, well, now we have heat 5. Alia, Clara, Claire, Anna, Maya, Megan, Allison, Maria. That's both lane 2 and lane 4 and lane 6, 2, 4, 6. Pretty dead heat. It's going to be who can bring it fast better, who can die the least, who can keep the tempo highest. Head down, don't breathe, just get to the wall. It's going to be lane 4, 30.1, and that's Anna Field. Lane 2, 30.3, that was Claire. And lane 6, 30.5, that's Juliet. No, sorry, Allison. Okay, now we're on heat 6. So we have Carly, McGrath, Lily, Cassidy, Marion, Juliet, Elena, Isabel.
Lane 1, Carly Meyer. 2, A.D. McGrath. 3, Lily Collins. 4, Cassidy Carroll. 5, Marion.
Lane 6, good start, Juliet.
7, Ileana McFarland.
However, Cassidy's coming on strong, trying to catch up, but lane 2, McGrath. Good turn, though, for lane 6, Juliet. It's hers to lose. It's a slow, strong stroke, but it's faster than everyone else in the field. 27.7. That's a good, powerful stroke. That translates well into all the other races. 28.6 and 28.7 for Cassidy and Marion. So 27.7. Our 27.7 from earlier is sitting at 5th. This is the final heat. Ella, Charlotte, Ashley, Isabel, Sophie, Emma, Ashley, and Katrina. Lane 5, Sophie had the, seems like a good start. She's over first. Maintains that lead in the turn. Both Isabel and Sophie are kind of pulling away. 27.7 was the time from earlier. 26.8, 27.1, 28.3. So I think it's going to be 28 high is the top 8. I don't have them all in my head for what exactly it was. Third in that heat, 28.3. That was Charlotte. Now there's 3 heat for men. First heat is 3 people. Evan, Johnny, and Ethan. 12, 13, and 11. And Evan and Ethan have no time. Johnny has a 35.00. 35.00 looks suspiciously made up. So this may be an inaugural 50 free for these 3 guys. They're up and going. Loping stroke for Johnny. Galloping down the length of the pool. Ethan's not letting him go, though. However, Ethan breathes this way. Johnny's that way. Oh, there. Oh, no. He went at 4 breath. The gallop's slowing down a little, so Ethan's being able to catch up. Looks like he's going to go by him. Both of them are looking the opposite direction. Not breathing to the end of the wall. 32.7 to 32.9 for Ethan and Johnny. Sorry. Yeah, Ethan and Johnny. Evan, 35.1, third. Very good. That was a good little race. Now we have William, Alexander, Sean, Jonathan, Ian, Oliver, Charlie, and Ryan. Top time is Jonathan in lane 4 with 28.4. Lane 2, Alexander. He's going up pretty fast. Except it's a blanket turn. Ethan in lane 2 wants to get into that final. Someone from this heat has to knock out somebody in the next heat. 26.8 and 26.8. 0.01. 26.85, 26.86. Lane 2 took it. That's Alexander, 13. And then lane 5, Ian. He was 36.8. So the guys know that they got to go sub 26.8 to get into this final tomorrow. We have Hanson, Owen, Will, Liam, Agaron, Andrew, Cameron, and Wyatt. Agron's up right away, not spending any time underwater. Lane 3, Will. He's going to be over just barely first, but it's pretty much the three of them. And Agaron not spending any time underwater, just getting into his stroke is paying off because he's going to take it with a 24-1, 24-4, 24-4-8, and 24-4-9 for Liam and Will. So that's those three. And then we have Brian Bell doing the announcing has the top 8 that he's going to list off. I don't think I'm going to be able to follow along as he does it.
6, Ella Collins. 5, Ashley McKenna. 4, Charlotte Evans. 3, Juliette Dagno. 2, Isabel Melanson. And your top seed for tomorrow's skims race is Sophie Green with a time of 26.81. We'll have the men's results shortly.
For the guys, 4th place in lane 6 was Cameron. And then in lane 1, we have Hanson, who is 26.6. Cameron was 26.60, 26.68. Lane 7. Sorry. It was Andrew, who is 26.60. Andrew was 26.0. Hanson, 26.68. Cameron, 26.71. Owen, 27.08. Then Wyatt, 27.3.
Ferguson, and your top qualifier for tomorrow's race is Agron Ramos in a time of 24.14.
And we're going to ask them about how their races went. So can you guys tell me your names first?
Zoe, Maya,
And what races did you guys swim today?
400 free to 100 breast and 50 free.
And the same for me.
How did they go today?
They were pretty good.
Yeah, they were good.
What was your favorite race that you swam today?
Probably the 400 free.
50 free.
What are you guys swimming? Are you guys swimming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you excited about to swim tomorrow?
I'm pretty excited for the 200 breast and the 50 breast.
I'm excited for the 50 fly because it's my first time.
Awesome. What's your guys' favorite stroke?
Breaststroke.
Breaststroke.
And what's your favorite race out of the breaststrokes? What's your favorite distance?
100 probably.
50 breaststroke.
You guys like the shorter races?
Yeah.
So do you guys do anything special before a race?
Not really.
Well, we FaceTime each other like at home, but yeah.
Do you guys try and hype each other up on FaceTime?
Yeah.
What about, do you guys have a pump-up song?
The Macarena?
Do you like to do the dance too?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys. I'm going to grab some more people to talk to. You guys can warm down. Good job today.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we're here with Ashley. What did you swim today?
I swam 100 fly and 50 free.
And how did they go?
100 fly was really good. 50 free was all right.
Do you qualify in the skins for the finals?
I didn't hear. I don't know.
Cool. Did it feel like a good race?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
What's your favorite race?
100 fly.
And you swam that today, you said?
Yep. Yeah, I did.
Awesome. Is fly your favorite stroke?
Yes, by far.
Awesome. Do you do anything before a race?
No.
No, you don't. Do you have a pump-up song?
No. No. I don't.
Do you have a favorite post-race snack?
No.
You like to mix it up. That's cool.
I do. I like all food. All food's good.
What are you swimming tomorrow that you're excited for?
50 fly.
Awesome. Try and do another good one like the 100 fly?
Yes, exactly.
All right. That's all the questions I have for you. Thanks, Ashley. You can go. Hi, we're here with another swimmer. What's your name?
Jillian Thomas.
And what did you swim today, Jillian?
I swam the 100 breast and the 50 free.
How did they go?
It was pretty good. 2 PBs, which I'm proud of.
Awesome. What's your favorite race?
200 breast. I swam it yesterday. Sorry.
How'd that go?
Pretty good. Yeah. I took 6 seconds off, which is pretty good. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So are you a breaststroker?
I am a breaststroker. Yeah.
Do you have a 50 breast coming up?
I believe so. Yeah. I think that's tomorrow.
Awesome. Any other races that you're excited for tomorrow?
I'm doing 200 IM, which should be good. I'm hoping to take a bit of time off. So.
Awesome. So do you have any pre-race things that you do?
Not really. Sometimes I dance when I'm nervous on the block. I start to dance. People find it weird, but yeah.
Awesome. What about a pump-up song? Do you listen to some?
Yeah, I listen to. Have you seen the Peanuts movie? I listen to Better when I'm dancing, and I just start grooving. Yeah.
Awesome. I have another question for you. Do you have a favorite swimmer?
No, I don't. Currently, no, I don't. Not right now.
Do you watch the ISL?
No.
So do you know what the skins are? Are you excited to watch and swim in it?
I am excited to watch it. Yeah, and swim in it.
Awesome. Well, I'll let you warm down. Thanks for talking with me. Okay, we have one more swimmer doing an interview. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Liam Ferguson.
And what did you swim today?
I swam 100 back, 100 free, and the squins qualifier today.
And how'd they go?
They went really well, yeah. I managed to get through a club record in the 100 back, so I was really pleased with that. 100 free, lifetime best time, so very happy with that, yeah.
Nice. So you qualified for the skins race?
I did, yeah. I'm going in second for tomorrow night, and I'm looking pretty forward to it, so that'll be exciting.
Have you been watching the ISL and have you seen the skins races like what they do?
Yeah, I actually have. I tended to watch a little bit of ISL as it was going on, and I thought it was a pretty cool experience, and now that we're kind of adapting it here in Nova Scotia, it's pretty cool, but yeah.
Do you have any races that you're excited for tomorrow?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm really looking forward to my 200 backstroke in the evening. That'll be exciting. I'm going for hopefully another record tomorrow, which is, yeah.
Do you do anything before a race, before every big race?
Yeah, so before every big race, I have these 2 playlists I always kind of listen to, get myself all amped up. If it's a really important race, I'll try to get my heart rate up with a little bit of skipping, and yeah, I have a little bit of a warm-up protocol, just stretch out, get loose till I'm feeling ready to go.
Awesome. Well, good luck tomorrow and good job today. Thank you.
Very much.
And here we're starting with 50 freestyle. Sorry, I am looking at the wrong page. They are clearly doing butterfly. Let me turn to the correct page. And this is 200 IM. Yeah, we're doing 400 IM here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 of these girls have times. 3, this is their first time doing it. In lane 1, we have Olivia Thomas. In lane 2, Orly Sutherland. She's 8. She's gone 4:33 before. In lane 3, Pippi Stiles. Her best time is 4:07. In lane 4, Taylor Ballum. 3:35.6. In lane 5, Peyton Ballum. Now, Peyton Ballum and Taylor Ballum, I'm going to assume are brother and or sister and sister. I'm also going to assume they're Josh's kids. So, Josh, if you're listening, hello. Then we have Gabby Stewart in lane 6. Am I going to go out and limb? Say that's Chris Stewart's daughter? If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm sorry, but I'm recognizing names. In lane 7, we have Lillian. And then in lane 8, we have Amelia. So we're on the backstroke now. Taylor Ballum's coming in. So look like she's going to be a 140, 142.9. Moving on to the breaststroke. In lane 3, Pippi turns at 151.9. Now our other Ballum at 154.8. Now it's interesting that we have these two Ballum girls doing 200 IM, given that Josh never actually finished at 200 IM. That's not true. .37 meters left for Taylor. She lost her cap. I think she started with a cap. Her best time was 3:35. She's coming in at 2:45. So if she can come back in less than 50 seconds, she's got a best time. Pippi and Peyton are neck and neck coming into the wall under the flags. Also in lane 8, Amelia. 3 minutes, 0.2, 3:01.4 for Peyton and Taylor. 3:03.6 for Amelia. Now in lane 7. We're going to get lane 7, 3:14.3. That's Lillian, sorry. 3:20.1, 3:21.8 for Orly and Gabby. Here comes Taylor into the wall. She's going to finish in 3:33.4. That's the best set time by 3 seconds. .332.4. Now lane 5. This is Peyton. Her best time is 4:02.5, and she's going to break the 4-minute barrier. 3:52.5. 3:55.5 for Pippi. Now lane 8, touching at 4:03.6, Amelia. Lane 7 and lane 1 are very close. Coming into the wall, it's going to be lane 1. It is. Nope, that touch didn't register. Got to touch the wall a little harder. Lane 1 and lane 7 didn't register, but we got a lane 6 at 4:18.2. Drive to the wall, hit that pad. Sometimes they're coming up and going down on here. I think Taylor's going to find her cap. That was our women 200 IM. Now we have men. We got 7 in the next heat. All right. So we got Ronan, Jackson, Jack, Ben, Sebastian, Robert, and Kevin from lane 1 to 8. Ronan has no time. This is the first time doing it. There we go. We're off. Very good. So Ronan, lane 1, no time. We also have Jackson. His time is his current seed time, 4:27.7. Jack's 4:22.6. Jackson's out first. He's got about a body. Slowing down into the wall. You got to keep going. He hits the turn, tries to keep his momentum, and he's off the wall. He's got a couple strokes in before the flags. And now we got all our guys turned. They all have pretty close seed times, between 4:09 and 4:29. For the kids, having them all spread out does sometimes make it easier to announce, but sometimes it also makes it tricky. This is Sebastian, who's trying to catch Jackson. Jackson turns. Oh, our clock is a little funky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these splits, but they're under a minute or some are above a minute. Lane 6 and 7, Robert and Kevin, both turn. And they're onto the backstroke. Our whole field's onto backstroke. Now here you got to remember to count your strokes between the flags and the wall so that you know how to turn, you know when to turn. See Jackson's taking a little peek. Does a touch turn, pushes off, streamline, gets going again. They're all working on this backstroke turn. They get more and more natural the more practice you have. Jackson's way ahead. He's picking his head up to look around, seeing where everybody is. He's got to keep that head down and just keep moving. Turns. Oh, stay on your back. If you touch on your front, you'll get DQ'd. It's one of the key things. The rule is you have to start and finish every race in the same way that you would start and finish the race of that stroke. So for backstroke, you got to start on your back. You got to finish on. Wait a second. I'm not sure about the start, actually. I take that back. You got to finish on your back for backstroke because you got to finish on your back in a 50 backstroke. Check with your coaches for all these rules. I might be, I'm well out of date. So now we're on to the breaststroke. Still Jackson's in front. Lane 4, 5, 6. Jack, Ben, Sebastian. Ben, Sebastian, Robert are all pretty close. Also lane 1, Ronan. He's hanging in there, trying to be a little sneaky. 6 to this turn is Kevin, rounding out the field. Jack. It is bunching up a little bit. It could be a close finish. All the guys are looking around at each other, seeing what everyone else is doing, checking in that everyone is doing breaststroke too. And now, you got to use 2 hands on your breaststroke touch, same as backstroke. You got to touch with 2 hands. Now Jackson is doing a lot of looking around. He wants to know his surroundings. Keep looking forward, keep going forward. Ben is kind of catching Jackson, but his stroke rate's a little lower. Ben might be able to catch him. It looks like he's putting on a burst of speed, but now Jackson sees him. Might be too little, too late. He's put on a big surge. I think he's going to get it, though. 4:05.99 to 4:06.29. 0.3 of a second between the two. What a wild finish. 4:14.3 for lane 6, Sebastian. 4:15.5. Sorry, Lane 6, that was Robert. Lane 5 is Sebastian. 4:15.5. And then we got Ronan, 4:15.8. Jack, 4:21.0. Robert, 4:37. All right, well, those were our 200 IMs. Those were the big races of this session, I think, because now it just gets, we go into hundreds and we go into 50s. So those were all the tough guys laying down the big races. Now we're going to do the same thing, but half, 100 IM. Got 2 heats of girls. First heat, Annika, Karina, and Leanne.
Swimmers, please be quiet at the start. If you could please be quiet at the start.
The announcer told the swimmers to be quiet for the start. And then during the start, Matt Bernier was a little loud. Some of the etiquette that everyone will learn is to always pay attention to to what's going on when the start's going to be, so you can be nice and quiet. All right, so we've got Annika and Leanne. 100 IM. Annika has no time. Leanne has a 2:25.5, it's her best time. Starting off on this butterfly. Looking pretty good. Over halfway already. Especially for 100 IM. For that dive, you can really carry your momentum. So you're probably not going to get too spent on the first 50. And the key is to just keep that rolling into the backstroke. Keep your stroke rate up right away. There's no time to get into anything in 100 IM. It's just go, go, go.
All right,
50 meters. 1 minute point 1015. And a soft touch for Annika. Didn't register. Now into the breaststroke. Breaststroke's one of the trickier strokes to master when you're young, and you keep figuring it out as you get older. Now we're on to the freestyle for Leanne. She's coming home well. She's got 7 meters left. Maybe one last breath. Put your head down, get to the wall. Finishes in 2:10.4. 15 seconds off her best time. Great swim. Now Annika coming into the wall. This is her first 100 IM. Same thing. She's putting her head down. She's going right to the wall, and she touches too softly. So next time she's going to hit that touch pad. 2:23.5. That must have been the plunger time. All right, heat 2, women 100 IM. We have Olive, Emma, Sophie, Clara, Margaret, and Li Wu. And they're off. 100 IM, first length is Butterfly. A couple of them looking around, checking out how everyone else is doing. Got to check in on all your friends. Li Wu seems to be out front. I think she's going to be the first to get to the wall. And she turns onto the backstroke. She's got a nice backstroke. In lane 5, Clara. Clara also has a strong backstroke. Slower stroke rate, but you can see she grabs a lot of water, which is good. Same Margaret in lane 6. Looks pretty stable in the water. Now we're at halfway. 55-6, 56-7 for Clara and Margaret. Some of the other things aren't registering. Yeah, we got a couple times. Breaststroke. Breaststroke's a bit of a mixed bag. Sophie in lane 4 is trying to make a move. But Clara's holding on. She's going to be the first to switch to freestyle. Remember to touch with 2 hands. I don't know if that was a 2-hand touch. Oh, and Sophie is taking over. She's declaring that this is her race to win. 6 meters left, extending her advantage. And she's going to be under 2 minutes at a 1:59.14. Then we got a soft touch. 2:01.9 for Clara. Lane 7, 2:04.9 for Li Wu. Emma in lane 3 was 2:05.0. Now we got the guys 100 fly. No, guys 100 IM, sorry. We have Sebastian, Paul, and Gabriel. There's 2 heats here. This is heat 1. 3 no times. So this is all first event. Paul is ready. Oh, great dive. He can, if you're moving too much on the block, they'll either DQ you or they'll just tell everyone to stand down. Because if you're moving too much on the block, that it's going to distract the other people beside you. Now here, Gabriel is taking the lead. Sebastian, lane 3. Working his way to the end of the lane. See them all touch with both their hands at the same time. Oh, that was good. I think that was all 3 of them. That's some decent coaching by Halifax. Now our backstroke. Gabriel's looking in control of this backstroke. Head very still. Why is it good to have a still head in backstroke? One is if you put your head back, it helps your hips get up. You can actually see right there, when he looked up, his body went lower in the water. Why is it good to have a still head in backstroke? One is if you put your head back, it helps your hips get up. You can actually see right there, when he looked up, his body went lower in the water. Should look like your head isn't moving is the same way of saying your head should only move forward. Should look like your head isn't moving is the same way of saying your head should only move forward. Here we're in breaststroke. Stroker's Sebastian. Paul's hanging on. They're passing Gabriel. It's a pretty close heat with 25 meters left. Sebastian turns first, Paul second. Gabriel has a chance to catch up. Well, that was a bit of a slow turn. Sebastian and Paul. I think he's going to maintain his lead that he got on that breaststroke, and he's going to finish 2:22.6. Second for Paul, no time. Yeah, 2:29.4 maybe, and then 2:31.8 for Gabriel. All right, those were 300 IMs. Now I gotta find my page. There's 7 of them. We got Ari, Kieran, Ian, Logan, Edmund, Angus, and Alexander. Ari and Alexander have no time. And then the rest of the guys are between 2:07 and 2:32. Whistle blows. On the blocks or in the water. Get into position. Stop moving. Oh, late adjustment on the wedge. Pretty clean start. Deep dive for lane 6. He's going submersible. Now he's up and swimming. And that's Angus. But it looks like Logan is out in front. He's 5 meters from the end of the lane. See if he can hold on to this advantage for the rest of the 100 IM. Some people, I think, just in general, some people like being behind and trying to fight their way back. Some people like being in front and trying to hold on. So if you're a flyer, hopefully you're the type of person that likes to be in front and hang on, because you're going to get in front during the fly. Breaststrokers are the type of people that like to try and sneak their way back into the race at the end. Kind of a wild backstroke for Logan. He can clean that up a bit. He is in front, but there's a lot of technical refinement that can go on there that will speed him up even more. We're around everyone's turning around a minute. 102, 104, 106. And Logan's into the freestyle. Next into the freestyle is going to be Alexander. And then there's a lot of people fighting for third. So it could be a good race for the bronze medal in this event. 54, men's 100 IM. 2:07.96 is going to drop down to a 2:57 or 1:57.6 for Ian, breaking 2 minutes. Next we got Angus, who's coming in at no time. Touch the wall. There we go. 2:07.1 plunger time. 2:14.0 for Ian. And then, oh, super close. 2:18.2 and 2:18.9. And that's for Edmund and Angus. No time on that last one yet. There we go. Ari was a 2:25.4 and Kieran was a 2:26.1. So those were our hundreds. Oh, we actually have some hundreds later on, but we're starting. Next we've got 50 back. Just got 2 girls, Orly and Lucy. Oh, yep. Now we have backstroke, then we have a bunch of breaststrokes. And it looks like we just have... Oh, okay, here we go. So we got Orly in lane 4. And I think this is Lucy in lane 8. I'm going to guess. Oh, okay, here we go. So we got Orly in lane 4. And I think this is Lucy in lane 8. I'm going to guess 7. And that's Matt Bernier on the side of the pool, giving her a hand. Thanks, Matt. Little fist bump. Ready to go. So, 50 backstroke. And Lucy's almost ready. Matt's giving a thumbs up. If we get our goggles on. There we are. How exciting. And we're off. 50 back. Orly has a good start, good stroke rate. Lucy is getting into her rhythm. She's still going quarter way through. Getting Lucy and Orly mixed up. Orly's at the wall, turning around. Pretty good turn. She knew where she was based on those flags. It's one of the first key skills to learn is how to use the flags in backstroke for your turns and your finish. Lucy had a pep talk from her coach. She's still going. She's at the other end, halfway done. And, I just talked about how she knew the flags really well. That touch, she second-guessed where she was, slowed down a little bit, but she'll iron that out. Here comes Lucy. She's coming into the flags. She's almost got it. She's got some support from her friends. Here we are. She's touching on her back so she doesn't get too cute. She finishes in 124.8. I'm not sure if that's the right time, but good job, Lucy. All right, so that's 150 back. And we got a 5-minute break now. So the guys behind the block, you can take a little break. It's high five between Matt and Lucy. And Orly, is she getting a hug? She's pretty excited. I think she's happy with her race. So we're going to get a 5-minute break with the guys behind the blocks. We got to take a moment. Oh, and they're going to an interview.
Okay, we have some more swimmer interviews. What's your name?
Jackson.
And what did you swim today, Jackson?
200 IM. It was really hard.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to swim?
Butterfly.
What's your favorite race? Do you like racing butterfly?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite thing about swimming?
To have everyone laugh and have fun all the time.
What's your favorite race to swim?
I don't really know that one, but I don't know.
And how long have you been swimming?
About 4 years.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackson. That's all the questions I have for you. Okay, who wants to go next? You can run through and then go right there. Okay, and you guys can switch places. All right, we have another swimmer. What's your name?
Jack,
And what did you swim today?
200 IM.
How'd it go?
It was hard but fun.
What's your favorite stroke?
Breaststroke?
So do you like racing breaststroke too?
Yes.
How long have you been swimming?
That's my second year at the Trojans.
And do you like it?
Yes.
What's your favorite part about swimming?
Jumping in the water and cooling off.
Yeah, do you like oceans too or just pools?
Both.
Awesome. I think that's all the questions I have for you. Good job today. Who wants to go next? All right, we have another swimmer joining us. What's your name?
Philippa.
And what did you swim today?
I swam 200 IM so far.
How did it go?
Good. I got 12 seconds under.
Awesome. What's your favorite stroke to swim?
Front crawl.
Are you swimming anything else today?
I am swimming 100 free and 25 flat.
Awesome. How long have you been swimming?
2 or 3 years.
And what's your favorite thing about swimming?
Swimming in general.
Yeah, you like swimming in general? Do you like swimming in oceans too, and pool, or just pools?
Oceans.
Awesome. Well, thank you for chatting with me. That's all the questions I have for you. All right, what's your name?
Maggie.
And what did you swim today, Maggie?
100 IM.
How'd that go?
Good.
What's your favorite stroke to swim?
Butterfly.
What's your favorite race?
200.
You like the 200 IM?
I haven't raced it, but I've done it before.
Can you repeat that, sorry?
I haven't raced it, but I've done it before.
Awesome. And what's your favorite thing about swimming?
Races.
You like racing? What else are you racing today?
Front crawl and back crawl.
Awesome. And how long have you been swimming?
I don't know.
You don't know? What about you? Do you like swimming at beaches too, in oceans, or do you just like pools?
I like swimming at oceans, but not beaches, because you get all sandy after.
Gotcha. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, Maggie. Thank you for talking with me. So you guys are all free to go. Thank you, guys.
We're back with the men's 100 breaststroke. We have 4 swimmers. Jack, Kevin, Ben, and Ronan. All of them have no time, so this is a new experience for all 4 of these guys. We're off with a clean start. Deep, deep dive for lane 6. Ronan, he did a couple pullouts. They're all looking pretty even. This could be an interesting race. It is Jack who has the advantage. But Ronan, well, no, sorry. It's Kevin who seems to be taking the lead. He's turning first. You get 1 underwater pullout on each turn, well, each wall, and you can really stretch that out. You can push off and glide and pull and glide and kick, and then by that time you should be up. But Kevin has got a lead on Ronan, followed by Ben, followed by Jack. They're turning. 1 minute point 37. That might have been his feet who engaged the clock on that turn. But they're between a minute and 1:04 for their first 50. So now see how much they can, how evenly they can split this 100. Kevin is and we're at about 85. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. If there's anyone who has a chance, it's Ronan. I think he's run out of real estate. Ben, it looks like Ben's looking at Kevin, but there he takes a peek at Ronan. He realizes there's only 10 meters left. He's got to make a move. This is how it's going to be. It's going to be Kevin first. 2:04.8, 2:06.7, and 2:09.1 for Kevin, Ronan, and Ben. That was a minute 1:04, so that's actually pretty even. And then 2:18 for Ronan.
Thank you, Paul. We now move on to event number 65. That's a women's 50-meter breaststroke for the Aspire group.
Now women's 50 breast. We have Liwu, Emma, Taylor, Peyton, and Olive. Liwu and Olive, first time doing it, no time entry. Emma's a minute, Taylor's 52, Peyton is 55. That's a good dive by Peyton. She gets the advantage on her sister. But now Taylor, she's surged ahead after the first 15 meters. And it's Peyton into the wall. Turning first, followed by, Taylor first, followed by Peyton. And now it's pretty close between Emma, Olive, and Liwu. They are all, maybe Emma has a slight edge, but that could all change in the second half of this race. Taylor's entry time is 52.08. And she's coming in 49.5. Broke 50 seconds. Peyton, she touches, no result. You need a plunger for that. 55.7, the plunger time. 102.1 for Emma. So Emma was able to get the third spot in there. 103.2 for Olive. And 103.9 for Liwu. Now men's 50 breast. We got Logan, Kieran, and Robert. So Logan and Robert have no time entry. No time. Kieran, 1:12.3 is his entry time. And we got the beep, and we got the duck underwater, we got the push off, the pull out. Logan has a slight lead, but I think he's been surpassed by Kieran. It's real close between the three of them. Kieran has the stroke rate. Logan has a long stroke, might be too long. He's going to have to tighten that up probably. And Robert, got to use both hands for the wall. but it's all three of them are pretty even. $15 meters to go. Nothing between them. Now, at the end, it's Robert. Robert. What a second 50, second 25. 103.1, 105.1 for Kieran, and 105.0 for Logan. Getting myself turned around. Now I think we're combining a heat. On my heat sheet, it says next we've got.
All right, next up it's the event number 67, the women's 100-meter freestyle aspire.
Here we have 100 free, and on my heat sheet I just have Pippi. Is she doing this solo? All right, what an honor. She has the full pool at her attention. 100 freestyle. Best time is 1:49.4. And the pool did get a little louder when everyone noticed that this race is just Pippi against the clock. Everyone's giving her some support.
And 50 Styles, she came in with an entry time of 1:49.44. Let's cheer her on. She's the only swimmer in this heat. Let's get her going.
She's coming into the wall, and it's 146.0. I think she's going to crush her entry time, because if she comes back at a 103, she's going to go best time. She doesn't look like she's slowing down. Some of the adrenaline of this crowd maybe edging her on. "25 meters left. Off the wall, big breath. Tiring a little bit. The fatigue is setting in. See how well she can wrap up this last 10 meters to finish off a great race.
1:49.44 was her entry time. She's going to be way under that time.
Look at this. 137.99. 137.99. That's 12 seconds faster than her entry time. Great job, Pippi.
Swimmer, please clear the pool.
And she's got tons of energy. She's just jumping out.
All right, next up, it's event number 68, the men 100-meter freestyle aspire.
Now we have our second solo race. Jackson Morrison. He's doing 100 free. That's not too bad of a dive. A couple things to tidy up, but given the streamline and the length, threw 2 dolphin kicks in for good measure. Now Jackson doesn't have a best time. He's a no-time entry. Touch turn, streamline. He's coming back down on length 2. Now when he breathes, he takes a nice big breath, so he can speed that up a little bit, get his rhythm a little more consistent. But here we are at our turn, 43.91. 43.91. Let's see how close he can get to 130. Now he is tiring. He's fading a bit. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. There's a little surge. You remember why he's here, to do a fast 100 free. Coming into the wall. If he can hit a good turn here, he'll set himself up. That might have been his best turn yet. I think he might be 135, maybe 140. He's fighting for it. He's feeling it, but he's fighting for it. Now, and he goes 137.2. Now, he went 137.2, and Pippi went 137.9. So if they had swum together, that would have been a fantastic race, and they both would have gone 135s. Now we have women 50 free. We have Margaret, Amelia, Lillian, Sophie, Olivia, Annika, Gabby. Sophie and Olivia have entry times of 46 and 48. And the other 7 girls don't have a time.
Lane 1, that's Margaret Stewart. Lane 2, Amelia Thomas. Lane 3, Lillian Bishop. 4, Sophia Spade. 5, Olivia Thompson. 6, Annika Munson. And lane 7, Gabby Stewart.
Coming into the wall with a good turn was Sophie. Sophia. Gabby in lane 7, though. She's the wild card. We all knew it. She's proven it. She could sneak out this win. She's surging. And Sophia can't see her because she's way on the outside, and she's going to take it. Can't see the time. Now, some of these times I think are a little off because of the soft touches. But here we have 47.0. 47.0 for Olivia, 47.7 for Sophia. There we go. Lane 7, 45.3. Okay, the times that I said were incorrect. Some of them were incorrect because they had got mixed around. We're into the men's 50 free. We got Sebastian and Ian. Sebastian's time, minute .03. Ian, 126.3. So a minute .03, you know what, everyone knows what he's going for. He's trying to break the minute barrier. Oh, that was a bit of a jumpy start. You need every ounce if you're going to break a barrier. So Sebastian has his work cut out for him. He's got to catch up. Ian, he says, if you're going for this, I'm coming too. Now they're turning around, 23, 24 seconds. Ian had a bit of a rough wall. He lost some time. But his stroke rate is still really high. He's not giving up. He knows that he's still right there, and he can claw his way back into this if he just keeps going. They're both going to be under a minute. We're at 50 seconds now, and they've only got a stroke left. 51.7 and 53.5 for Sebastian and Ian.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Swimmers, please clear the pool.
They're in a whole new category now. He must be happy with that. And now we're switching to the 25s. Timers are switching into the pools so that the swimmers can get the blocks. But it means we're losing our electronics, I think, I assume. They're not, they only have stopwatches. So now all my commentary on the times that they're going is lost. So I can just focus on technique and quality racing. We got 10 heats of 25s. And we're going in IM order, starting with the butterfly backstroke, breaststroke freestyle. All right, here we are. 25 butterfly. We got Pippi, Margaret, Orly, Taylor, and Gabby. These will go pretty fast once they get underway. They're only 25s. And I think a lot of these swimmers may be doing multiple of them, so they got to be on their toes to make sure that they don't miss any races. Okay. Taylor Ballum had a good start. She looks like she's angling for the win. It's Pippi who's coming in second. See how good Taylor can have a pretty good touch. She had a good adjustment at the end to try and, she was in an awkward spot, so that's what you got to do. You got to make the adjustment. Couldn't see exactly what order everyone placed in, but they all looked like they had a good time. Now we're going to the men's 25 butterfly. We got Jonathan, Gabriel, and Alexander.
Swimmers, just a reminder to please be quiet at the start. So your teammates can hear you. Please be quiet at the start. Thank you.
So we got Gabriel and Alexander in lane 4 and 5. And Gabriel's not wasting any time with any underwater stuff. He's just starting with the butterfly right away. And the key with fly is the synchronization of the arms and the legs. And it takes a lot of practice. And you got to build up your strength. You got to build up the synchronization of the arms and the legs. And it takes a lot of practice. And you got to build up your strength. You got to build up now that it's Jean Gabriel. So I should have been calling Gabriel Jean the whole time. Sorry, Jean.
Number 73, that's a women's 25-meter backstroke.
Hopefully he has another race. And I'll say Jean Gabriel. Now we're on to women's 25 back. We have Lan, Olivia, and Greta.
All right, 3 swimmers in this first heat. That's Lion Alakala and lane 3, lane 4, Olivia Thompson, and lane 5, Greta Frank.
All 3 looking good. They're all in the middle of the lane. They all can see the flags. They're all counting their strokes so they can have a good touch. Ooh, it's a good solid thumps. And that was Greta, Olivia, Lan.
When we're done, Victoria's going to have interviews with swimmers. Just call the people.
Sure. Now, Heat 2 women's 25 back. We got Olive, Annika, Peyton, Karina, Sasha, Clara, and Sophia. They're marshalling the swimmers. I think now we're getting into the bit of the chaos of you got to get to your second 25. Now they make their way to the blocks again. Olive, Annika, Peyton, Karina, Sasha, Clara, Sophia. And whistle blows. Jump in. How you jump in once the whistle for backstroke. Whistle blows, you jump in. That kind of turns into a bit of a ritual, how you jump in. You kind of have everybody ends up doing it the way that they always have done it. I had my way of doing it. I don't know when it started, but lane 3, Peyton Ballum doing well. Maybe it's lane 7, Sophia, who's in second. I think that is Peyton, Sophia, Clara, third. So that was women's 25 back, and now we're going to go into the guys. 2 heats again. We've got Jackson, Sebastian, Ronan, and Angus. That's heat 1. In heat 2, we got Reese and the other Sebastian. Jean Gabriel, Kevin, Kieran, Logan, and Paul. Good backstroking crew. It's always good to have, you got to have it's helpful to have a group of friends who have similar strokes so you can really train with each other, build off each other's accomplishments, push each other in practice. And I have been with a couple good group of backstrokers at a couple times in my career. Especially in my end of grade 12 first year university. I think we had on the Dal team, we had 8 200 backstrokers that had the university championship qualifying time. So I appreciate having a good core group of backstrokers. Makes for a good team. And here we go. Lane 3's taking it out. Lane 3 is Jackson. Jackson's doing really good, but he's getting a little too much head movement. He's looking around too much. You just got to get to the wall. And that's allowing Ronan to catch up. I don't think he'll quite get there. It was Jackson, Ronan, and I think then Angus. And then maybe Sebastian. Now we have Jack. So now we've got Reese, Ian, Sebastian, Jean Gabriel, Kevin, Kieran, Logan, and Paul. You can feel the energy that these guys have. They're buzzing. They're all over the place, ready to go. They need to get their energy out somehow. Not much better ways than a 25 backstroke. Some shepherding is still required. I have swum in the wrong lane for a race before. It was a situation where I was late. So I ran up and I jumped in the lane that I thought was mine for a backstroke race and did it. But I was actually the heat after in the same lane. I think they got everyone in the right lane though. Lane 7 has the most enthusiastic start. Logan, the Windmill Macintosh, losing some ground though to Kevin Hu. And over in lane 3, Sebastian's also in the picture. Looks like it's going to be Kevin though. And finishing it up in lane 1, Reese. And that wraps up the backstroke, and we move on to the breaststroke. We have one heat of women, one heat of men. We have Amelia, Clara, Greta, Sasha, and Lillian for this 25 breast. Lillian's going for the start. Gives her an advantage. See if she can capitalize on that.
lane number 2, that's Amelia Thomas. Lane 3, Clara Bazou. 4, Greta French. 5, Sasha Fernell.
Now Greta
And lane
is
6,
taking the lead, but Amelia is also right there. And that was Greta and Amelia. Ooh, didn't see who was third there.
All right, swimmers,
That was a very sensible 50 breast.
please clear the pool. Swimmers, please clear the pool as we move on to the men's 25-meter breaststroke. Madam referee.
So here we've got Sebastian, Paul, Ari, and Edmund. Off we go.
Lane number 3, Sebastian de St. Sardos.
Not much separating them after the start.
5, Ari Spinazzotti. And lane 6, Edmund Bretzler.
It's a dead heat. They're going to have to do another length just to pick a winner. Maybe lane 6, Edmund, has the slight edge. Or maybe it's lane 5, Ari. I think it's going to be Ari. It was Ari and Edmund, and we'll give it a tie to Sebastian and Paul.
Swimmers, please clear the pool. Swimmers, please clear the pool.
All right, the final 2 heats of our evening. 225s freestyle. We got most of our girls up here. We're looking for Karina, Liwu, Leanne, Lucy, and Emma.
Meter freestyle. Last heat for the women, Madam referee.
And we're almost there. I think we're just waiting for Lucy. Oh, we're good. We are ready to go. We got our whistle. And we're ready. Here we go. 50 or 25 freestyle.
All right, swimming in the lane number 3. That's Li Wu Yang. Lane 4,
And
Lyle
Li Wu,
Lane 5,
it has a high rate, but it's all Leanne,
that's Lucy Lommel.
who's flying. She's going to touch first easily. Great swim. Then we got Emma. I think that's Emma. And then finishing off, strong race for Lucy. And she gets to the wall.
Good job.
Last race of the evening, men's 25 freestyle.
And we move on to
Robert, Jonathan, Angus, Alexander, Edmund, Ari, Reese, and Ben.
the splash or dash, as they said.
This is the final race of the night. Reminder that there will be some interviews, so you can hang around after this just for a bit. But this is our final. Oh, I guess he can just start in the water. That's fine. Here we go.
Last heat of the evening, everyone.
Lane 8 has the best start. That's Ben. I think Ben's going to take it. I think his lead is too large to... It's going to be Ben. Second looks like Alexander, perhaps. And Edmund's going to wrap up the... Oh, perhaps that was lane 1, Robert. And to finish off the evening, Reese is coming in. What a great evening of racing. It was a pleasure to do commentary. And it's really exciting to see all these kids having a lot of fun in a sport that personally I take a lot of enjoyment out of still. After 25 years of swimming in Dalplex, I still swim a couple times a week in the morning. So I definitely appreciate that the friendships that you make in this sport and the skills that you learn, the lessons that you learn, follow you for the rest of your life. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks. Well, except you guys can hang around because you guys all got your interviews with the kids.
All right, so we're here with some swimmers from the Aspire group who are going to talk to us about their races. Can you guys tell me your names?
Orly. Annika.
Taylor.
Peyton.
And what did you guys swim today?
200 IM, 50 back, and 25 fly. 100 IM, 25 back, and 50 free.
200 IM, 50 breast, and 25 fly.
200 IM, 50 breast, and 25 backstroke.
Awesome, and what are your guys' favorite strokes to swim?
Butterfly and backstroke. Freestyle and butterfly.
Butterfly and freestyle.
Breaststroke.
And last question, what's your guys' favorite thing about swimming?
Racing and making friends. I like just doing it because I don't really have lots of sports to do.
I like racing and practicing with my friends. I like swimming with my friends.
Awesome, that's all the questions I have for you guys. Thank you. So now we're gonna have another group of these swimmers come answer the same questions. That's okay. Okay, can you guys all, okay. So can you guys all tell me your names?
Sophia. Clara. Gabby.
Olive.
And what did you guys swim today?
100 IM, 50 free, and a 25 back. 25 backstroke, 25 breaststroke, and a 100 IM. 200 IM, 50 front crawl, and 25 butterfly.
100 IM, 50 breast, and 25 back.
Awesome. And what are you guys' favorite strokes?
Butterfly and breaststroke.
Breaststroke. Butterfly and breaststroke.
Front crawl and butterfly.
Awesome. And last question for you guys. What's your favorite part about swimming?
All of it. Teamwork, fun, and the races.
I like the meets and swimming with my friends.
I like mostly anything.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Okay. Okay, so now we have another group. Okay, so can you tell me your name?
Emma.
And what did you swim today, Emma?
100 IM, 50 breast, and 25 free.
Awesome. What's your favorite stroke to swim?
Breaststroke.
And what's your favorite part about swimming?
Swimming with my friends.
Awesome. Thank you, Emma. All right, are you guys ready? You guys can all come down right here next to me. All right, this is our last group today. Can you guys all tell me your names?
Mine's Sebastian, Paul,
Ian.
Kevin.
And what did you guys swim today?
100 IM, backstroke and breaststroke.
100 IM, 25 backstroke, and 25 breaststroke.
100 IM, 50 freestyle, and 25 backstroke. And I did 200 IM, a 100 breaststroke, and a 25 backstroke.
Awesome. What are your guys' favorite strokes to swim?
Breaststroke, front crawl. I would say freestyle. I really can't decide.
Do you like all of them?
Yeah. No, except butterfly. Okay.
That's fair. And what are you guys' favorite things about swimming?
Being with Paul. Getting in the water. I think it's fun. I just think it's like a very good sport for like training my muscles and like exercising. So like sometimes if I'm not swimming, usually like I don't get enough muscles and stuff. So don't get enough of strength every single day. So.
Awesome. Thank you guys. That's all the questions I have for you. Good job swimming today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.